LA's a facade, you know, I can't even lie. Like, you can get lost in the sauce real quick, trying to worry about who's here, who's there. I'm gonna go to this event, and you find yourself not getting anything accomplished, and you can just get the weather, beautiful women, at people everywhere. You know, it's just, man, you can get lost out there quick. But I mean, on the flip side, you know, like I said, LA has nice weather and everyone's there, you know what I'm saying? And everyone that's on, if you're an indie artist, everyone that's on, or everyone you want to get in reach with, or you want to get in contact with, are there, you know? Like, I was there for Thanksgiving, and, you know, the R&B singer Tank was just like, I'm like, bro, I'm out here. I just moved out here. I don't have any family out here. He's just like, pull up to the crib, come, you know? And I went there for Thanksgiving, you know, it's things like that. Or I'm always working at Jeremiah's crib, you know, he was just doing some stuff with a major artist. I don't want to say her name, but she's getting ready for a project. I was doing some stuff with him at his crib, and we were always there. And Sway Lee will pull up there, or Party Next Door will pull up there. And that's the thing you have with LA versus being in Chicago. I love being at home, but if these artists hit me like, yo, what you want, pull up, I'm like, I gotta get a flight, I gotta get a hotel. But now with me being in LA, I can just be like, all right, what time, where you at? And just pull straight up to them at the crib or at the studio, which I have access to. Like, when I first moved to LA, the next day I was at the Flip Mode video with Fab, Chris Brown, and Phineas. But the video had so many people in there, like, who was there? Fab was there, Tory Lanez was there, Tiana Taylor, Iman Shumpert, Trey Songz, OT Genesis. You know, just not to name drop everyone, but it was just so many people at this video, which being at the crib versus being in LA, you won't have access to. So LA has its pros and cons. Like, the traffic is terrible. It's fucking the worst shit in the world. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy, to sit in LA traffic at 3 o'clock. So LA's cool, but like everything, you know, everything in the world has its pros and cons. To have mentors in the game that have been in there, OGs, excuse me, for a while, like Tank, like Jeremiah, Fab. You know, Fab been in there 20 plus years. Jeremiah's like 10. Tank has been in there forever. You know, just to be around guys like that is like, you know, they have formulas and they show you like really what's involved with this. Like, you know, as an artist, we can get lost in time. Like, man, like, forget that artist. Like, kind of like, not hate, but it's like, you know, like, I could do what they do. You know, it's like, but it's really not that. You know, I've been around Jeremiah enough to know, like, this dude is really talented. You know what I'm saying? He writes a lot of records for people that people don't even know that he's written, and he's so humble with it. You know, he just moves so low key, but he's really like talented. Dude is really out here. Like, I've seen it in action. Like, he's just crazy. It's just crazy the way he works, and for me to see that, it opens my eyes. Like, yeah, he been doing this for a while, and that's why he knows like how to dissect every beat, you know what I'm saying, or any situation, or write a record. He can catch any vibe. So with that being said, like, you know, dude is really talented. Jay has his album went platinum, and then 3 singles on that album went platinum. So like, no other artist is doing that. You have to really think about that. A platinum album, and then 3 singles on that album went platinum as well. So like, that's crazy. And then just to be around, you know, Fab, that's a super OG. You know, Fab gives me like hella advice, calls me little bro. You know, everybody that knows Fab don't really rock with too many people like that, let alone call you a little bro, or tell you you're part of the family, or even, you know, I'll drop a project, he'll post it on the gram for me. Fab really don't move like that. He don't really rock with people like that. So for him to embrace me, to have me come to New York and was like, yo, you know, we gonna shoot your video, like, I got you. Like, cause I was on his when he first started the Summertime Shootout projects, I was on the first one. I did Trap Line Bling, so I was singing the remix to the Drake song, and how that came about was just like crazy. So then from that, he was working on Summertime Shootout 2, and I sent him this song I have called Feeling Myself. Right up into the deadline, he didn't have a chance to finish the second verse, so it didn't make Summertime Shoot. So Summertime Shootout 2, it was supposed to be on there. So then he was just like, you know what, little bro, you can just take this record. I'm gonna bless you with this record, because I had sent it to him, and it was heat. He started doing numbers, and he was like, I was like, man, what's up with the video? And then it was during Christmas, and he was like, it was right after Christmas. The next day, my homie Chris was just sitting over here. We left the next day after Christmas to go to New York. We drove to go shoot the video, and that's when that's the second time I met him in person. So it was OG like that. And then to comment on Tank, like, Tank is just super cool, very funny dude, always shows me love, and I get the same support from him I get from Fab. They'll shoot my projects up, and if I ask them for any advice, you know, or try to get in situations, they'll help me the best way I can. Like, I don't want handouts, I don't want everybody to do anything for me, but if I need it and if I ask, you know, they'll give it to me. So it's a blessing to have that from people like that.